Welcome y'all to another one-up guided tour. This is it. This is the big one. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Puzzle 400, a 10 by 10 in the middle of the week. Let's load her up and get started. If you want to see it fast, there's an under 2-minute mad dash out there for you to look at. We are going to take your time on this one because I spent a long time getting that fast mad dash. Alright, standard sort of thing. We're going to look at segmentation and what's going to play well together. And all this stuff over here with all these givens, this big old glob, is probably going to play together pretty well. I remember we looked at specialized segments like a 1-9 and a 1-9 and their key intersection of 7. Those things are going to be important in solving the puzzle. We also talked about multi-segment lines, like this one. It's cut into 4 pieces, and its partner cut into 4 pieces. Those will also be important in our solve. Let's see. Not much in the way of staggered, but we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start on the right side. This has to be a 1, and we're just going to do all of what is C10. The 8 length C10. That'd be a 1. 1 and 3 make this a 2. 1, 3, and 5 make this a 4. And we're left with, whatever this is, 5, 6, 8. And we can leave that alone. That's fine. Let's go over here. This is a 3. And this 3, 4 coming down here with this 1 means this is a 2. This has to be a 3. And this is a 4. And now we can go back and look at C9. 4 and 2 looking down means this is a 1, this is a 2. And that 1, 2 looking down makes this a 3, and this a 1, and this a 2. This gives us 1 and 2 over here, but not much more. And also this 2 over here we place gives us 1 and 2 over here. Now we have some 2's to play with. Can't have a 2 here, or a 2 here, or a 2 here, so this has to be a 2. Before we leave the line though, let's see what we've done. Can't have a 1 there or a 1 there, so there's a 1. And it leaves us with a 5, 6 pair. Now we've fully pigeonholed that little segment. We can move forward. This has to be a 1. We turned. What else do we know about this line? Well, more than you might appear. Let's go ahead and start with what's over here in C1. This has to be a 4, right? Because there's no place for a 4. And now when the 4's look over, this has to be a 4. But we're not done yet. This has to be 1, 2, or 3. This has to be 1, 2. And this has to be 1, 2, or 3. Which means this must be a 5, because there's nothing else left to the square. Which makes this a 3. Well, this is a 2, and this is a 1, and this is a 3, and this is a 2, and this is a 1, and this is a 5, 2, and that's a 1, and that's a 2, and that's a 3, and that's a 1, and that's a 2. Whew. So that gave us a whole bunch, a whole corner of this big old puzzle. This is a 1. Looking down this C2, 1, 2, 4, and 5 on this 5 segment gives us a 3. Excuse me while I have a sip of this. It's been a long puzzling day. Alright. Now we're going to do some work. Up until now it's just been fun, I gotta tell you. We're going to look at this 1-8 segment we talked about earlier. Do pardon me. And this square can't be 2, 3, or 4. Right? You see 2, 3, and 4 are gone, right? This square can't be 2, 3, or 4. This square can't be 2, 3, or 4. This square can't be 2, 3, or 4. And this square can't be 2, 3, or 4. That means here, here, and here must be 2, 3, and 4. This can only hold 2. That's a 1. Now, that's something, but we're not done yet, because why that is a 2, right? This particular square now can only be 1, because all the other bigger squares and things have been taken. So let's see how to best explain this. Well, this can't be 1, this can't be 1, this can't be 1, and this can't be 1, and these had to be 3 and 4. So that means this must be our 1. There we go. That's how we explain that. And so now with the 1 and the 1 and the 1 gone, we have this 1, and this 3, and this 1. And then we do some more creative pigeonholing. This has to be 2 and 5. This has to be 2, 5, and 6. And this has to be 5 and 6. Well, that leaves us 7, 8, 9, and 10. This can't be 7, 8, or 10. Makes it our 9. This square here on the turn can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, or 9, or 10, because that makes it a 6. Well, and then this square over here on the turn, 1 through 6 and 7 are gone, and it's an 8 limit, so that's our 8. This is a 7 limit with 1 through 6 gone, so we know that. And we can only have 1, 9 in a line, so we got that. But wait, there's more. This has to be 5 and this has to be 6. But there's even more. Let's take a look at this. Where does the 10 go in C6? Well, it can't go there. That's 8. And that's 7. That's 9. This has to be a 10. And if that's a 10, then this is our very last 10. And we get a little bit more. This can't be 7, 7, or 7, or 7. So we have this 7. And going down, this can't be 9 or 9. So this is 9. And this can't be 8. So we know 6 and 8. We're making pretty good strides in this so far. Moving over, I'll just take this line real fast. It's got a 2 we can play. We haven't. And over here, let's see. Let's clean up this line. We have, what's that? 5, 8, and 10. But this can't be, I'm sorry. Did I say 5, 8, or 10? I meant 5, 8, or 7. Yes. Well, that can't be 7 or 7, so this is our 7. So we left with that. And now over here on this line, only that could be 7. So that's gone. And over here, this was an 8 or 6, and we know that. So that's an 8. And that's a 6. 5's looking down. Only one place for a 5. Makes this a 4, and this a 5. 1, 3, 4, and 5 makes this a 2, a 3, and a 4. This was a 3, 4, wasn't it? 4, 3, 4. And let's see, this has to be 1. This has to be 3. This will have 6 and 2. Let's see, this was 6 and 5. So there's 6 and 5. And this here was 8 or 5. Gives us a 6 and a 5. And we've gone all the way through. And that is one way to solve a 1-up 400. I see. I picked a place to start, really. It was up here where I felt there would be a good chance to gain some traction with the short segments. And we were able to kick over and get enough to unlock this northwest corner. And, excuse me. From there, proceeded pretty linearly. I mean, we didn't do a lot of big scans. We did short segments we could complete and simple pairs for the most part. Some really tricky pigeonholing twice, I suppose, here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in R7, and then in R6. Both had some weird pigeonholing to narrow down lines. But once we did that and we could place the 10s, things flowed. It's been a complicated puzzle. I hope this video helped you. If it did, great, let me know. If you still have questions, please comment. I'll try and answer. Like if you like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Spread the word. These are revised paths. I don't share first runs. I don't see the point in teaching people my mistakes. This is me explaining it as best I understand it in the moment. And if you want to see as best as I can run it in the moment, that would be the mad dash at like a minute 50. Thanks again for being here. I appreciate your time. And we'll see you again on another evening. Bye.